arm. You need some of that cream one.
Here, get ready.
Hi everyone, I am here at the Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a great day. We need another light, Sharon, over here by your socket.
No.
But isn't it dark in here? You guys think the video's dark? We only got one lamp in the living room, but I got the curtains open too. Hopefully you guys think the video looks okay. Let me know. Layla, let me know if it looks okay. Okay, so today we're going to be reading, continuing on from yesterday, of course, with Luke chapter 20, verses 27 through 47, Psalm 89, verses 14 through 37, and Proverbs chapter 13, verses 17, 18, and 19. If you're in the Old Testament today with Bible Gateway, you'll be in the book of Joshua. So in Luke today, we'll be talking about the resurrection and marriage, the Pharisees, the teachers of the law, the Sadducees, all of them, you know. When I say teachers of the law, that means all of them, okay? So we don't have to say the names all the time. The teachers of the law are once again going to try to harass Jesus with a crazy question. And Jesus is going to, you know, tell them the answer. And they just try to trap him again. They just don't understand. They don't want to understand. They just want rid of Jesus, period. And whose son is the Messiah? And that's in warning against the teachers of the law. Okay. So let's read this so Jesus can let the teachers of the law have it again. Some of the Sadducees who say there is no resurrection. Now remember guys, I've told you this several times, but you might have forgot. The Sadducees believe there is no resurrection, and they do not believe in angels, spirits, you know, stuff like that, ghosts, whatever. But the Pharisees, they believe in angels, and they believe in resurrection. So that's the difference between the two. So we're with the Sadducees right now, and they say there is no resurrection. They came to Jesus with a question. Are you surprised? Teacher, they said, Moses wrote for us that if a man's brother dies and leaves a wife but no children, the man must marry the widow and raise up offspring for his brother. Now, there were 7 brothers. The first one married a woman and died childless. The second and then the third married her, and in the same way the 7 died, leaving no children. So she had 7 husbands that were all brothers, and she had kids with none of them. Finally, the woman died too. Now then, at the resurrection, whose wife will she be, since the 7 were married to her? Listen to what Jesus replies. They don't understand what heaven is going to be like. And Jesus is trying to show them, tell them, so they can get a picture of it, what it's really going to be like. You're not going to be like having favorites in heaven. This person is my soulmate. They're my best friend. You're going to be like the angels. You're going to love everybody with the same love. Everybody. The same love. And they'll love you and everybody else with the same love. That's how it'll be in heaven. It's all love. So let's see what Jesus said. Jesus replied, the people of this age marry and are given in marriage, but those who are considered worthy of taking part in the age to come and in the resurrection from the dead will neither marry nor be given in marriage, and they can no longer die, spirits, for they are like the angels, your soul. They are God's children, since they are children of the resurrection. But in the account of the burning bush, even Moses showed that the dead rise, for he calls the Lord the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob. He is not the God of the dead, but of the living, for to him all are alive. So of the teachers of the law, some of the teachers of the law responded, well said, teacher, and no one dared to ask him any more questions. Because he gets them every time. They ain't been able to stump Jesus or leave him speechless. No time at all. Never. He always gets just like that back with them. I gotta be so, frustrated. I mean, did you hear what he said? I thought he was going to say this or say that. We'll get him next time. You're going to see those old men out there grumbling, talking to each other about him. Whose son is the Messiah, guys? Then Jesus said to them, "Why is it said that the Messiah is the son of David? David himself declares in the book of Psalms, 'The Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet.'" That is talking about Jesus being Lord with our Father in heaven, his Son. He is God's Son. And Jesus sits on the right hand of God, in his throne, on the right hand of God. So, David calls him Lord. How then can he be his son? It's God's son. While all the people were listening, Jesus said to his disciples, "Beware of the teachers of the law." This is so true. Listen, this is even people today. They like to walk around in flowing robes and love to be greeted with respect in the marketplaces and have the most important seats in the synagogues and the places of honor at banquets. They like people coming to them, waiting on them, thinking they're the intelligent ones. They know everything. Come to us with your questions. We'll tell you what's right and what's wrong to do. They give the people all kinds of rules and things they should and shouldn't do, but they themselves do not practice what they preach. They just like being in charge. And that's why I believe they want to get rid of Jesus. He's standing in their way. They devour widows' houses and for a show make lengthy prayers. These men will be punished most severely because they're not doing it for the Lord. They're doing it for themselves. For themselves. Have you seen people act that way that you know? I have, for sure. They've got everybody fooled. They go and act like they're an angel. Or they need something really bad and they can't get it because this bad thing and that bad thing happened in their life, and people will give them nice things and then they'll just quit hanging with them again. This is one person I'm talking about. And they'll be so mean to their children and their sisters, their own family. Be so mean and do cruel, evil things. But when they go somewhere around other people, they're an angel. And everybody's like, "I love her so much. She's so sweet." That's a wolf in sheep's clothing. You can fool, like I said, you can fool everyone on this earth. You can lie to anyone and make them believe it on earth. But God knows what's in your hearts and what's in your minds. Jesus and God know. You cannot hide anything from them. Nothing at all. Anything you think or feel, they know. And they know why. So it don't matter about the people on this earth. Because you know how evil that person really is. But everybody falls for the act they put on. And if you say something, they don't believe you, which is the truth, but believe them. Hey, that's because they're with the devil, right? Because who's the prince of this world? Tell me, who's the prince of this world? Satan. That's right. So they're on Satan's side. They don't even believe in God, or don't want nothing to do with him. So they'll get everything while they're here on this earth to let them be happy and gloat and fool everybody. But when they die, and it makes me very sad, because I don't want this to happen to anybody, even my worst enemy. I don't want this to happen to. But when they die, Jesus will tell them, "I do not know you," and they will go to hell for eternity. They'll be like, when they die, "This was real. Please forgive me." And tell all this sad story to Jesus about their lives and what they've been through. Jesus is right there the whole time. He knows what happened and what went on and what they were thinking. You cannot lie to Jesus or God. And Jesus will say, I do not know you. And it'll be too late for them. There'll be no begging and crying that'll work then. These men, or women as well, will be punished most severely. All right, let's see. Let's continue on with our song. Dang. About 37. Okay, it's going to be long today, this next part. I'm not sure if this finishes up Psalm 89 or not, but we'll see. It probably does because it's pretty long. Okay, so Psalm 89, verses 14 through 37. Righteous and justice are the foundation of your throne. Love and faithfulness go before you. Blessed are those who have learned to acclaim you, who walk in the light of your presence, Lord. They rejoice in your name all day long. They celebrate your righteousness, for you are their glory and strength, and by your favor you exalt our horn. Indeed, our shield belongs to the Lord, our King, to the Holy One of Israel. Once you spoke in a vision to your faithful people. You said, I have bestowed strength on a warrior. I have raised up a young man from among the people. I have found David, my servant. Surely my arm will strengthen him. The enemy will not get the better of him. The wicked will not oppress him. I will crush his foes before him and strike down his adversaries. My faithful love will be with him, and through my name his horn will be exalted. I will set his hand over the seas, his right hand over the rivers. He will call out to me, you are my Father, my God, the rock, my Savior. And I will appoint him to be my firstborn, the most exalted of all the kings of the earth. I will maintain my love to him forever, and my covenant with him will never fail. I will establish his line forever, his throne as long as the heavens endure. If his sons forsake my law and do not follow my statutes, if they violate my decrees and fail to keep my commands, I will punish their sin with the rod, their iniquity with flogging. But I will not take my love from him, nor will I ever betray my faithfulness. I will not violate my covenant or alter what my lips have uttered. Once for all I have sworn by my holiness, I will not lie to David, that his line will continue forever, and his throne endure before me like the sun. It will be established forever like the moon, the faithful witness in the sky. That, of course, was the Lord speaking. So that was maybe the end of Psalm 89, or we'll continue on to it tomorrow. We'll see, God willing. Okay, so Proverbs chapter 13, verses 17 through 19. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a trustworthy envoy brings healing. Whoever disregards discipline comes to poverty and shame, but whoever heeds correction is honored. You gotta learn from your mistakes. Just like if your child, you told them, don't go in the road, and they're outside playing and the ball goes on the road, and they just run out there to chase the ball without even looking both ways for a car, they'll get in trouble because you told them not to do it and they did it. It was very, very dangerous. And then they'll know not to do that ever again. A longing fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but fools detest turning from evil. All right, guys, that was our Bible reading. I hope it touched your hearts. Let me go through the prayer requests real quick here. Please keep the following people in prayer. Rhonda Karshner, Sherm. His shoulder, elbow, the whole arm is really hurting today. Every day, but he can't even hardly put his shirt or coat on by himself. I mean, it's that bad. And he went to physical therapy day for the first day, and they just did an assessment. They didn't do anything, but they made him 2 appointments for next week, so twice a week. But they have to see if the insurance will approve it or not, if he's able to go. So we don't know yet, but if he does, he'll be going 2 times next week to start the exercises and things. What was that? Please keep Layla and her son Emil in your prayers. Layla's for her health and other things in her life that she needs to, do the way she needs to do. And Emil, an unspoken prayer request for Emil for a great thing to happen in his life that he wants really bad. So please pray for that. God knows what it is. Please pray for Elizabeth Jeffries, Judy Thompson, Jimmy Myers, Cindy Welsh, Dora Carper, Joyce Light, Latham Burns, Abby Myers. She's supposed to call me on her lunch break from work, but she never did. Donna Dunlap and family, Garnet Boyer and Jim Mitchell. I just seen them leave again, babe, with masks on. Probably going to McClure's or something. Ramona Henry, Jan, Jeannie Burns, and Kathy Butterball. So there we go, guys. Just reading what it says here in my prayer journal at the top. I didn't see it. So if you guys know anybody that needs added to the prayer list, just let me know and I'll add them on. You don't even got to say a reason if you don't want to. It'll just be an unspoken prayer request, or you can give me the specific reason and I could put that in there to tell as well. But yes, you can always send me prayer requests for people, always. You can send them to me on YouTube in the comments, or you can email them to me, because I usually check my email every day. It's just all undercase small letters, Missy Crabtree at yahoo.com. Missy, M-I-S-S-Y. And that's it. Okay, guys. So that was it for our Bible reading today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye, guys. God bless.